Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm coming to you with a pregnancy Q&A. I thought I would just do this straight after announcing that I am pregnant because first of all, you know, being this young and pregnant, I'm sure a lot of people have questions, and also as well, even up to now, even though like I'm only 4 months pregnant, I feel like I have a lot to say. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. So I think the very obvious first question is, was it planned? And the answer is no. This baby was not planned at all. However, I do put all my trust into God's timing, into the universe's timing, and into what they want from me. So if they are giving me this, then I will take it. I'm not a person that speaks about religion a lot. I'm not a person that speaks about that kind of stuff. But in short, it was not planned yet. Baby is meant to be here. How did it happen? So without, you know, the obvious answer, this baby happened purely because of me fucking up on my pill. So I was on a pill called Dianet. I've heard a lot of people get pregnant on this pill regardless, but I've been on this pill for years, like probably since, I'd say I've been on it for about 5-6 years, this specific pill. And I was put on it for, I had really bad like acne on my skin, and this pill is specifically for obviously contraception, but acne and excessive hair growth, although it did not stop that, let me tell you. So I was put on this, and when COVID hit, I kind of came off for a bit for obvious reasons. I was, you know, stuck inside. I didn't really care what my skin looked like, and as well I was on with Joseph, so I've been on and off it a little bit. But when I had gotten pregnant, I was on the pill. However, I am such a little, for not forgetting to take it, but for just being like, oh, I can't be arsed to go up and get it, I'll just take it in the morning. So my pill was never consistent. So that is exactly how and why it happened. And if you really want to get into details, there was no other contraception involved. There you go. So the next question is, did you have any idea that you were pregnant, or was it a surprise? Obviously it was a surprise, but as well, I didn't have any idea I was pregnant. And then someone else asked just a link in, could you tell before you did a pregnancy test? No, I couldn't tell. So when I did the first response pregnancy test, you know, the little strips you get in deals, I had no idea. I was just taking it out of precaution because I was late on my period, and then because that kind of came up with a line, although I do still think that line was more of a urine line, as in like I got that side of the test wet. Because that kind of came up, I then started thinking about it logically, and I was like, the chances of me being pregnant are very high. And the reason being, if you do the maths, let's bring it back to Cancun, I got really drunk one of the days. So the next day I ended up getting sick, and as we all know, if you're on the pill, or if you aren't on the pill and you just know in general, if you get sick, your pill stops working. And so therefore we now have a Mexican baby. I had no clue, but after I took that first response, and then before I took the actual like pregnancy test, yeah, I knew. I kind of had a feeling. I was like, I am definitely pregnant. But there was no fear, there was no shock, even though my initial like reaction to it is very different. So the next question is, who are you the most nervous to tell? So the person I was definitely most nervous to tell was my mum, and not out of anxiety of her giving out to me, and not out of anxiety of like, oh fuck, what she gonna think. It was more out of, I was anxiously waiting, because I knew I was gonna tell her the day after I found out with Joseph. She was on calls all day. She was on client calls for hours. Like, I think she had like so many client calls in the morning, then she had like an event day, and I was like, oh my god, ma'am, please just get off these calls. And then I think it was close to like 7 p.m. and she finally did. And then yeah, I told her, and she was happy. She was really happy, which I'm so happy about, because, you know, especially being this young, you would expect a different reaction. But mum also had me at 20, so it would have been double standards if she started to give out to me. Did people have bad reactions? In short, just quickly, yes. But at the same time, their bad reactions doesn't outweigh the good ones. So it's kind of irrelevant to me if they have a good reaction or a bad reaction, because not my problem. I'm happy, so if you're not happy for me, get fucked. Did you have morning sickness? Yes, I did. I had it for like about 2 months, and I had it quite bad actually. Like, I would wake up and instantly feel sick. It would be all throughout the day, like I did not have any breaks of nausea. However, one thing, well, two things that actually broke it were me eating straight away in the morning. So as soon as I got up, like literally opened my eyes, I would go downstairs and make myself food, because if I didn't, I would allow myself to get more hungry, which would also turn into sickness. So I couldn't tell the difference between if I was nausea as a morning sickness or nausea because I was hungry. And then the other thing that helped was I would have lemon and water. One of the women at work told me that, and honestly it was a lifesaver, because you're hydrating your body first of all, but also water fills you up as well. So good tip if you were nauseous: lemon and water, and eating straight away and little and often. What are you most excited for? I am most excited for just being a family. If you know me and if you know Joseph and if you know our relationship, we obviously have known each other for years at this point. We actually went to junior school together, so when we were 4, 5 and 6, and then got separated in primary school. We went to different primary schools, and then we came back in secondary school, and then me and him started going out, and yeah, we're here now. We have such a long history with each other, to the point where we've seen each other change as people so much, and the fact that no feelings have changed. Like, obviously I'm only 21, and you know, a lot of people at 21, and when they find out they're pregnant, their first instinct is to think of their partner. But it was never a doubt in my mind that, you know, me and Joseph would be fine, we would get through it, and we wouldn't separate. And I think that is something that makes me extremely happy to think about, knowing that we will be a family forever. Me and Joseph, we have the same morals, we have the same like just thought processes, we have the same like just like life paths that we want to be on. To have them similarities and to have them like nearly spot on with each other, it makes our relationship just go very well together. And our communication skills are just so good, to the point that like we are just good. He is literally my soulmate, he is my best friend, he is literally the only person in the world that I could ever think of spending my life with. And to have a baby with him and to start a family, that is what I'm most excited for. Because I myself, and I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing, because I've gone through it too and I'm fine, but my parents were separated, and not to get deep, but like my parents were separated my whole life, and to have this baby in a family unit that is both me and Joseph is like really important to us. When we think of a family, we think of one unit, and because I didn't have that, I'm really prioritizing mine and Joseph's relationship throughout this pregnancy. I'm really going to prioritize our relationship after baby, because you do hear a lot of people kind of like, not neglecting, I think that is definitely the wrong word, but people just putting their relationship on their back burner when the baby is born, which is obviously going to happen for like a lot of the days, because you know, it's a newborn baby, like you're knackered, you're tired, you've got so much. But I do think you need to nurture your own relationship with your partner for the family unit to work. So yeah, I'm most excited about having a family. I'm with the love of my life. So yeah, and also no one fucking twist my words, because I just know people are gonna fucking come at me for saying a family unit and it being us two together. So the next question is, are you going to find out what you're having? And the answer is yes. We actually find out in 3 weeks time what we're having, and we are so excited because we've not been able to buy any clothes or anything like that for this baby, because I'm quite a neutrals person and I love having neutral clothing. So I've been buying grey and white stuff and a lot of stuff with elephants on it. I've not been able to buy anything, so I just can't wait, because I can't wait to figure out what I can put my child in. Because right now I'm so confused. So sorry if the angles and stuff has changed. Do you want a boy or a girl? Okay, so I personally would love a boy, and so would Joseph. But a lot of people have told us it's a girl, and so many people haven't seen 3 magpies. Which, if you know, 3 magpies is for a girl and 4 for a boy. So I've been telling them all to go find the 4th, because Joseph had a dream that we were having a girl, and then I was adamant for ages that we were having a boy, and then I turned around and kept saying she. So I don't know whether that's my body telling me or what, but yeah, I'd love a boy, Joseph would love a boy, so hopefully we get a boy. But obviously once the baby is happy and healthy, you know, has a roof over its head, it's fed, it's loved, that's kind of all that matters. What has been my weirdest craving so far? So far my weirdest craving has, well, nothing has really been weird, thankfully. And I've heard that, you know, your weird cravings usually come towards like mid to end of your pregnancy, and obviously I'm only 4 months, so nothing has happened majorly yet. But what I have been craving has been anything salty. So I've been obsessed with pasta, with noodles, with stir fries, with like salt and vinegar crisps, with cheese. Like I'm obsessed with anything salty. But yeah, salty foods are the biggest one. Last question, how has it been gymming now, and how different is it gymming? Up until I started getting morning sickness, I was gymming as normal, and then once I got morning sickness, I stopped gymming. And then when I got back, I've only been back like a week now, and nothing has changed in terms of like my strength. Well, actually my max squat at the moment is 60 kg, where usually it's 80, so that's 20 kg in difference that I need to get back up. In terms of like actual like movements in the gym, the only thing that I'm not allowed to do is barbell hip thrusts, because the barbell will be sitting near my belly, near bump. I obviously can't do that because of the amount of pressure and weight. But the other thing that I have to be super careful with is squats, because obviously, God forbid I get caught under a squat, I can really injure myself and bump. So my max squat, I think I'll end up going to is like 70 kg. I don't think I'll go any higher. That is all the questions everyone has had so far. For now, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any other questions that you want me to answer about this, please leave them down in the comment section below, because I will be more than happy to answer. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.